Good morning, students. Today we are going to see chapter 15, Insurance. Insurance is a policy or it is a contract in which an individual or business entity can receive financial protection against losses or damage. In human life, anything can happen at any time. So many business are exposed to different types of risk. It can be fire, theft, accident, etc. Some of these risks can be transferred to specialized institution that is called as insurance companies. So these insurance companies will provide financial compensation to the particular insured. Insured means policy holder. It is nothing but socialization of risk. So these insurance companies can compensate the loss of the insured person. Insured means who buys insurance or policy holder. Insurance is a contract between the insurer and insured. Insurer means which provides insurance. Insured means policy holder. So the insurer, that is the insurance company, should undertake and it compensate the policyholder for the loss. Insurer means he has to compensate the loss of the insured person. Insured means the person whose risk insured, that is called as insured. So here insurer can also called as assurer or underwriter. Insured person can also called as assured. Next, we will see the principles of insurance. In this, totally we have 7 principles. First one, utmost good faith. In this, both insurer and insured must enter into the contract in good faith. The insurance company should also provide all the details to the policy holder. Likewise, the policy holder also should provide all the details to the company. The policy holder should not hide any particular information to the insurance company. For example, if a policy holder is a heart patient, the particular person hides this fact to the LIC while taking life policy. On his death due to heart attack, LIC can refuse to pay compensation to his legal representative because a material fact he does not disclosed by this insured. So the LIC company can refuse to pay compensation to his legal representatives. Next one, insurable interest. The policy holder must have an insurable interest. Insurable interest means it is a type of investment that protects anything to the financial loss. Example, a businessman has insurable interest in a stock of goods. Next one, indemnity. It means security or compensation. The insurance company will compensate the actual loss of the property and it is only applicable for the property. That means property insurance alone. Insured, the policy holder is not to make any profit out of this insurance. This principle is not applicable to life insurance because death of a person cannot be estimated like the property. How the property are estimated, likewise the death of a person cannot be estimated. Next one, causa proxima. It means the nearest cause. When the loss is directly happened, the loss should be taken into consideration. For example, when a fire is occurred, it is the direct cause and the loss should be taken into consideration. But when the loss is happened on the basis of remote cause, that is the goods are destroyed due to excessive heat, that time the insurance company would not be liable to pay compensation. Next one, contribution. The policy holder can make insurance for the same loss, that can be fire, theft, etc., with one or more than one insurer, that is known as double insurance. For example, a businessman insured against fire for 10 lakh with one insurance company, that can be A, and another insurance company for 5 lakhs, that can be B. So due to the fire loss, the both insurance company A and B will contribute the loss in the ratio of 2:1. So the first insurance company A will pay 1 lakh and the second insurance company B will pay 50,000. So the loss will be contributed in the ratio of 2:1. Next one, subrogation. Subrogation means transfer of rights. Once the claim amount, the policyholder's claim amount has been settled, the ownership right will be transferred to the insurer, that is, it will transfer to the insurance company. Last one, mitigation. So mitigation means reducing the loss or damage. Taken possible steps to reduce the loss or damage. When a factory is insured against fire, the insured policyholder must take all possible steps to prevent those from the risk. Next one, types of insurance. There are two types, life insurance or life assurance, then non-life insurance or general insurance. So these are the two types of insurance, life insurance and non-life insurance. Life insurance, it is a contract in which the insurance company call the insurer, that is, who undertakes to insure the life, and the particular person is called assured. So they can pay the money in premium, that is monthly, quarterly, half yearly or yearly, per year. So these are the types which they can pay their premium. So the insurance company has to pay a certain amount of money either on death of the assured or on expiry of certain period. Next, we are going to see the importance of life insurance. It provides the family, it protects the family at premature death of an individual person. Then, when earning capacities are reduced, they can also hold for the life insurance. It gives adequate amount at an old age. Life insurance is not only a protection but also a investment. Certain amount of money will be returnable to the policy holder at the time of death or at the expiry of a certain period. Then types of insurance policies. First one, whole life policy. The amount will be payable only after the death of the policy holder. The premium is payable for a fixed period, that is 20 or 30 years. Next one, endowment life assurance policy. In this, the amount will be paid to the policy holder when he attains a particular age or on his death. The endowment policy matures after a limited number of years, that is, on his death or at a particular age, whichever is earlier, the amount will be paid to the policy holder. Next one, joint life policy. Usually, this policy is taken up by husband and wife jointly or by two partners. On the death of any one person, the policy holder amount will be paid to the other partner. Next one, annuity policy. Under this policy, the policy holder money is payable in monthly or annual installments. till attains a certain age, and this policy is useful to those who prefer regular income after a certain age. Next, children's endowment policy. This policy is taken for the children's education or marriage. In this policy, the amount is payable by the insurer when the children attains a particular age. No premium will be paid if he or she dies before the maturity of the policy. Next, second type of insurance, that is non-life insurance. It does not relate to human, but it related to properties, fire, marine, health and miscellaneous. First one, fire insurance. The loss or damage should happen by a fire during a specified period or up to the amount specified in the policy. The essential elements are: the policyholder must have insurable interest, good faith and security, and proximate cause of damage or loss. Next one, marine insurance. This comes under the policy or contract agreed against marine losses, and the essential elements can be principles of security and utmost good faith and insurable interest and also proximate cause. In this type of insurance, losses can occur from marine perils or perils of the sea. And there are three types of marine insurance: hull or ship insurance, cargo insurance and freight insurance. When a ship is insured against any type of danger, it is called hull or ship insurance. Cargo, when the cargoes are in danger, the cargo owner to be compensated for loss, that is called cargo insurance. Next one, freight insurance. When a marine insurance policy is to taken against non-recovery of freight, it is called as freight insurance. If the goods are lost during transit, it is to insure the freight. It takes freight insurance. Next, we are going to see the third type of non-life insurance, that is health insurance. It is a policy or a contract between insurer and an individual person for the purpose of medical care, illness, or it can be an accident. There are three types of health insurance, namely individual mediclaim, family floater policy and unit linked health plan. Individual mediclaim means it covers the hospitalization expenses for an individual person up to the amount which is assured limit. Family floater policy, it covers all the medical expenses for the entire family which is up to the assured limit. Next, unit linked health plans, it combines health insurance as well as it pay back an amount at the end of the insurance terms. There are two types of settlements. First one, cashless. The hospital settles the amount with the third party administrator. And the next one, reimbursement. It insured gets treated in the hospital and it settles the bill directly, then claims the bills to the third party administrator. Next, miscellaneous insurance. It comes under the category motor vehicle, burglary, cattle, crop, sports, Amartya Sen Shiksha Yojana and Rajeshwari Mahila Kalyan Bima Yojana. Next one, motor vehicle. This policy comes under the category general insurance. This is also known as auto insurance, and it is very popular to compensate people who were killed or injured through an accident. Next one, burglary insurance. This policy comes under the category of property insurance. Any loss or damage happened due to theft, house breaking, larceny, burglary, etc., the nature are covered by this policy. Compensation of actual losses done. The principles which comes under this category: insurable interest and casu proxima. Both these type of principles are applicable for this kind of insurance.